Hello everybody, global warming skeptic here, and let's do some electoral map analysis of where this election is right now and the different possible scenarios and outcomes. Now, first of all, I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. I don't want to be dishonest like certain people. I am a Trump supporter. So, if you suspect me of bias, that's fine, but you got it ahead of time, so don't say I didn't tell you. But this isn't going to be about trying to get Trump to win the election. This is about the realistic thing. And as you can see, I hope this appears on the video. I'm pretty sure it's all going to fit on here. If it doesn't, I apologize, but I'll run through it. The way the map is looking right now, the way trends are going, the way the results are coming in, it's looking like this is going to be the basic map. You have the four big battleground states: Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina, Florida. Those are the critical states right now. And this leaves Trump with a huge disadvantage. As it stands, he's got to win all four of these states. Because, as you can see, any one of these states will put Hillary Clinton over the 270 mark to win. Should be 274, or she would be 288. So Trump, in this scenario, has to win all four of these to win. So right now, Hillary has the advantage. And I'd say with the way the map is trending right now, it's looking very likely 70%, I'd say. At the moment, the debates are going to be big, that Hillary Clinton, under this scenario, will win the election if the map does not change. But if the map does change, say Trump were to win Colorado, that changes the whole ball game, because now Trump can win with Florida, Ohio, and he just need to take one of North Carolina or Virginia. And North Carolina is a very winnable state for Trump. And but there's also something else important to take into account, and that is, and this just shows just the raw advantage the Democrats have in presidential elections, is the map favors them so much that Republicans have to hold on to all of their states. The Northeast is becoming, even New Hampshire's becoming very unwinnable for Republicans. And so Republicans have to do near perfect in battleground states, and you've seen that ever since George W. Bush. George W. Bush basically, excuse me, George W. Bush essentially had to win every battleground state. And he did, despite losing the popular vote. He won the election because he won all those battleground states. Let's go over some more scenarios. What if Trump were to lose Nevada? Nevada could go either way. I just put it for Trump because that's the way things are leaning, and Nevada is a very iffy state. Vegas, I'd say, is winnable for Trump, or he can compete there enough. But say Hillary Clinton wins there, she's got 265. Doesn't really mean a lot. But say she were to take something like Obama did, surprise in Indiana, and because Obama won Indiana in 2008, so it's borderline winnable for Democrats. So that's possible. And here's another thing. What if I doubt Trump's going to win in Wisconsin. But let's check out what happens if Trump can win Pennsylvania. That would be huge. Let's see if Florida. Yeah, it would give him just enough. If he wins Pennsylvania, if he could switch that, he wouldn't need North Carolina or Virginia. So there's another scenario that's within the realm of possibility for Trump. It's not a probable thing because Pennsylvania, they still have, they still, the east and southeast is still heavily a lot of minorities, and the western half is where the Republicans would have to win, and they'd have to be a little bit competitive in the east, and that's just very hard. But Michigan, I'd say I don't think Michigan will be enough, but let's see. Flip Michigan, give Trump Ohio and Florida. He's leading in both of these, so this is very winnable. No, this would not be enough unless he took something like New Hampshire, which possible, but I doubt that's going to happen. So turning Michigan red, while it would help, he'd still have to win another state. It wouldn't really change a lot. Now, if he won something like possibly Wisconsin and Colorado, or well, Michigan and Colorado would probably do it. Let's see what Wisconsin, if he were to happen to win Wisconsin, we're just doing theoreticals at this point. 251, 269. It would be a tie race if Clinton won both of these. But essentially, it would be and pretty much in a tie, you could just chalk it up to a Hillary Clinton win because if Congress has the vote, you know it's going for Clinton. Jeez, I got dry throat for some reason. But there's that. Let's turn Colorado back blue. New Mexico's probably not going to go to Trump. There's a little bit of a possibility, but Albuquerque's growing pretty fast, and that's a liberal area, so I wouldn't count on that. They don't let you change District 2 of Maine, so say in my previous scenario, Wisconsin, Colorado, Trump were to win District 2 of Maine, he would have the 270 he needed without Virginia and North Carolina. And the reason it's going to be important for Trump to get another state, especially, is because it's going to be very hard for Trump to even get one of these because, especially Virginia and a little bit North Carolina, they are more capital states. And what I mean by that is they tend to go with the flow of DC, so to speak. North Carolina is a little bit more conservative, but in general, they're still capital, especially Virginia. I don't even know if Virginia is going to be close. I'm just going to be honest. So this is where we're at right now. I'm calling it 70% for Hillary Clinton. But still 2 months to go, or a month and a half to go. And the debates are going to set the tone of this election, and that's probably what's going to decide it. But starting with such a heavy advantage, even if Trump were to get the popular vote, he's at such a disadvantage with this map. A lot of this giving him the benefit of the doubt because Arizona could flip, Nevada could go either way. That's only going to Trump because of trends, because Hillary's still up in Nevada. Iowa could go either way, but Trump's actually opening up a lead currently in Iowa. Missouri, could go either way too. It's not a pure red state, even though it's gone red, I think, the past four, but they also voted for Clinton both times in the 90s, so that's possible. Georgia is another possibility that could flip because Trump has just a very narrow lead in Georgia. And then you have Nebraska District 2, which can flip because that's, I believe, the southeastern corner of the state where Lincoln is, where you have their lone decently sized metropolitan area. Um, as we said, Indiana, there's an outside chance. Um, and then you have these leans here, which are strange. You have South Carolina and Texas, who are only leaning Trump. I think Trump has a 6 to 8 point lead in those areas, but they could flip. But you don't have many Democrat states that have a very good possibility of flipping. Pennsylvania, outside chance. Wisconsin, outside chance. Michigan, outside chance. New Hampshire, outside chance. But no realistic scenario where he's going to get anything significant in any of those to even flip one of them. Anyhow, this is where we're at. I might do this again sometime because it's kind of fun, test out scenarios, and to do it in front of people, so that if nothing else, I can record my thoughts. And I will be back with another video soon. Thanks for listening. God bless, guys.